Tori just sent me a message saying that.
Where y'all at?
Where we at?
Tori always coming for us.
I'm turned.
Okay.
I'm just before we even get started.
Oh,
Before you get in, I'm turned tonight.
I saw you come with the glass, so I already
It's on.
I
don't know what's gonna happen, but it's on.
would say give me a sip, but
No, you can't.
No,
I got
buddy.
COVID. I got COVID.
You don't want that.
Especially you be eating butt.
Nutella. I eat butt.
That's not.
I got COVID, AIDS, herpes. I got all that right
Well,
now.
you can have all
But this
that.
the cure. This the cure.
Oh, that'll knock it out. Cleanse ya.
So when I saw you with a cup, I was like, he on one tonight.
Mm,
I already know.
On 1,000.
already ready.
Let me put my shades on so y'all can't see my eyes. So y'all can't see
Already?
my eyes.
It's too early for this.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a night
Let's
tonight.
go, man.
Let's go. All right, we're going. Let's get it. Which one is it?
Got on black. I just realized that.
Was that my mic?
Chill.
So nobody heard us.
You good, Veronica? You good?
Yeah, because I'm not even
I know.
on yet.
I know. You know what? I just realized something. We was in the break. All us got on black, man, and we didn't even coordinate this.
We did.
Listen, it's the change in the weather.
I think we all kind of, you know what I'm saying? We all
So we
feed off
vibing?
each other. Yeah, we all
vibing?
feed off each other. But I'm gonna have to let my hair grow out so I can be like y'all.
Oh, don't be like us. 'Cause I might have long hair today, short hair tomorrow, next week braids.
Mine is definitely getting ready to be short again.
So yeah, don't be like us.
Okay, so y'all gonna get like me?
No.
No. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this. So first of all, even though we said it Tuesday, we're gonna continue saying it. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Miss Williamson.
Oh,
Why? Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, hit her song. Hit her song.
X about me, get the X about me, get the X
That's
about me, get
that's
the
it.
X about me. I'm a hustler.
You ain't gonna throw the bling up there?
So I might not have to hustle so hard, right?
I mean, I know it's heavy. I mean, I know you've been probably lifting your arm all day. Just throw your hand up there. There you go. There you go. That's why I got to wear the shades.
Oh, so that's why you wore the shades?
I had to.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
You shining. I see
hear
you. I see you.
I hear you. I'm trying to get like you.
Oh,
Well, that's by choice, right?
it's really bright, sis. It is.
Oh,
It's
thank
nice.
you.
It's
Bling.
nice.
Thank you all.
Hey,
You're welcome.
but you put them haters to bed, didn't you?
Listen, they sleep.
They sleep.
They'll be back though.
Put them comments up because I know somebody in the comments. We'll slide.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fatine. We miss you.
Hey, Fatine.
I gotta take these glasses off because I can't
Fatine.
see nothing.
Good.
Prayers going out to Fatine. He's been dealing with loss of loved ones lately.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
Shouts
be praying
out.
for you.
Yeah.
Yes, keep him
We
in
miss
your
you.
prayers. What's up, Amy?
Amy Hawkins.
So Vic, you're on your own tonight. Fatine's not here. Well, he's usually on our side.
Well, I got some light skin juice tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, where's my
Okay.
light skin energy? That's the deal with the rest of y'all too.
What's that?
Light skin energy.
Really?
Cause you know, I ain't want to say it.
Yes, there's such thing though.
No, say it.
I mean, you say everything else. Why
Right.
not?
Exactly.
So Sly wants to know when is the big day?
Sly, working on it.
Working on it.
Just as long as I'm in the building.
You'll be in
Please.
the building, sis.
Thank you.
Everybody in
Y'all
the
want to be in
building.
the building?
Marvin, Eric, me,
Listen, so
Noah.
when I put up the picture on Facebook, they just slid in the comments, was like, they're coming to the reception for free drink.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
you ain't got you don't have open bar?
Well, I don't drink, but
Oh,
I
you
mean,
don't?
it's not about me.
So you gonna have some alcohol?
Well, it is going to be about
Listen.
you that day.
I mean, I want my people to have a good time.
Well, yeah, that
Exactly.
too.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if you want gin and all that, you gotta miss me.
Gin.
Miss
I'm
me
just
with that.
saying,
She said
you from North Florence, you know about that.
Woo!
Shots fired. Ooh.
Okay.
Listen, you're from North Florence. You said it.
Act like you know.
He knows.
North side all day long.
You
bro.
just came up a little bit when you got that job. A little bit.
Oh.
Look, he says he's from North Florence.
Oh.
He says it all the time, and he said, "Well, I wonder why it wasn't always like this for me." He said that.
Well,
Where the letter at, man?
Put your
Where the
glasses
letter
on.
at? Where the letter at? God, dog.
oh, I might be using the bomb all night tonight.
God, dog.
Listen.
Please
We're
bring
going
that
in
letter up.
already.
No, it's all friendly.
Welcome everyone to Tangy Tea of Life. I'm your host Veronica, back
Yes,
with you tonight.
Veronica.
Veronica.
Didn't tag nobody in nothing, but
I
okay.
did. You always say that. I
Don't
tagged
see
you.
it.
Check yours, Deanna.
So are you
You're
going to be
tagged.
Veronica or Ronnie tonight? Because I think Tuesday you were Ronnie,
She was somebody.
and I was sitting over here mute. Like I was like, oh, I'm not touching that.
I'll be Veronica tonight.
Stevenson.
Hey, Stevenson.
Yeah, she tagged both of us.
See what I'm saying? He always say that. I know my
I
job.
don't see it, but
Okay.
okay.
I
Okay,
know
I'm
my
sorry.
job. My boy Victor's back with us tonight.
Boy,
Yes.
yo, boy.
A grown man.
First of all,
My homeboy.
let's get these titles.
My
straight.
co-host.
No,
My Mr.
No.
Steal Your Girl.
Who are you tonight?
Yeah, who the hell?
I want to be your brother tonight.
Oh,
I can't be your brother.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. I'm your boy. I'm your
No,
boy.
so he just
I'm
want
your
to
boy.
set it right. Last time
I'm
he
your
thought
boy.
he was your boy. Now he's your brother.
I'm your boy.
Oh, Victor.
No, I'm your boy.
My brother's back with us tonight.
Yes. Victor, we think that's who you
Victor.
are tonight.
Hello, ladies.
Come on, Deanna. Here we go.
I can't give him that. Like, I just can't.
Hello, ladies.
So you shooting your
How light
shot?
skin? How like?
Don't even go there.
Oh my God. You might as well do the jailhouse pose too.
No, we ain't doing that.
Our girl Deanna is back with us tonight.
Hi.
Forget the X about me. Forget the X about
They already
me.
asked.
First of all, we
They
got to put
already asked.
some respect on her name. It's Miss Williamson. For right now, it's Miss Williamson.
Miss Williams.
Deanna, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, well we'll go with that.
We go with Deanna.
Why, thank you.
Hello, Jessica, Jason, Natasha,
Hi.
everyone.
The Tonys is already in
I
the building.
love the Tonys. So, Natasha,
peoples.
we're
Them
not
my
going to be
peoples.
unstable tonight. We're going to
Oh.
be stable tonight.
The Tonys that's blood.
We might.
Okay.
That's blood.
Jeez.
That's blood.
Okay, but women stick together. Girl power.
All right.
Hey.
And my brother in the building, Travis. My brother Travis.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, Travis.
My brother Travis in the building.
All right, guys. So y'all already know here we talk about any and everything. And tonight, this letter is a little,
I don't know if I'm ready to hear after last Tuesday.
yeah. Actually, I want to jump on another topic as well, but we're going to start with the letter, okay? If that's cool with you all.
We'll see.
Your glass is emptying. I'm getting afraid.
I know, right?
I'm getting nervous.
okay.
Well, I mean, you should get nervous when I start reaching in my pocket. When I pull this out,
Never scared.
Never
scared.
Then we all right.
We from Dollar Town.
Okay.
Never scared.
Yeah. Y'all ain't.
Represent, sis.
Yeah. Everybody from Darlington.
Yeah, you saw that look.
Yeah, right.
You don't
Look over
you
there.
don't see that over there in the corner.
Everybody
You don't
from
see that
Darlington ain't nothing but a victim. That's all y'all good for being victims.
Hey.
Whatever.
It's only one purple, and it's only one gold.
Well, we got silver
And when
and,
you put them
black.
together, it's purple and gold. I respect that.
Why? Thank you. You should.
No, what he had.
You should.
All right. Hey, Miss Patricia. All right, let's get into it, guys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's kind of lengthy, but you know.
No, really? You
So you're
gonna
not
just
gonna
start off and say
paraphrase?
limpy? Really?
She said lengthy.
Oh,
Really? Matter of fact, let's
cut my
move
mic
your
off.
cup. Let's move
Yeah,
your glass.
slide that
'cause I think
glass
you
over already.
Let me
You
cut
on
my-
one
He's already lit.
already.
Amy said, watch your mouth because she's from Darlington as well.
That's it.
Back up. All right, here we go. I keep letting people in my space that mean no good to me.
Don't choke, sis.
Shut up.
Well, you gave it
Excuse
to
me,
her.
folks.
You said it.
All right, here we go. I'm the girl that is always nice to people, but in return, always the one who gets let down. I'm tired of giving people my heart just so they can break it. I'm tired of getting in these 1 and 2 year relationships just to end up not together. I put so much time into my relationships. Never cheat, always doing the right thing all the time, but never get treated right in return. It really do not matter if you're a male or female because your heart get broken by both. I've been in relationships with men and a few women. None of them worked. I stopped dealing with men because all the ones I ended up with wasn't shit. I'm trying not to curse tonight.
Ish.
You know, I've been
ish.
cursing a lot lately here on the
Say
T.
ish.
What's up, Marvin?
Ish.
Oh God.
We got a bisexual woman.
Shut
Go ahead.
up. I ended up with wasn't ish. Then I said I will give women a try, but the few I've dealt with wasn't ish either.
A dog.
I think I'm too nice for one. I let a lot of stuff slide that I shouldn't. One of my past relationships was going real smooth until he stepped out and he had the nerve to blame me because he cheated with a female I introduced him to as my friend, saying I should have never introduced them. One ex, I co-signed for his vehicle and he left me months later. I just wanted to know what I should do because I'm getting to the point where I want to be mean as hell to people and see if I forgot little man was over there.
Little man.
Hey. All right. So I just wanted to know what I should do because I'm getting to the point where I want to be mean as HELL
Good night.
to people and see if they will respect me more. I have my eye on someone, but he's married to my long distant cousin. He is super fine. And right now I don't give a damn who I hurt because no one cares about my feelings when it comes to relationships and my heart is getting shattered. It seems like all the nice people are always left heartbroken. I'm thinking about becoming a bitch that don't care about no one else's feeling but mine. Signed, sick and tired.
So I'm ignoring Marvin.
Wow.
So,
I really want to see it.
so
Go ahead, we
did y'all
listen.
even hear the letter?
I heard. You don't see all these notes.
Okay, so first of all, let me say, do not step out of your character just because everybody else is doing you wrong. You know, you got cheated on, and everybody seem like they always breaking your heart. Don't step out of your character because they want to be a-holes or whatever. They want to treat you bad. And talking about going to someone's man, that married man you're talking about, which is your cousin. Sis, don't do that.
Dad, don't do that.
No.
Karma is a beast. You know what I'm saying? So these people that's hurting you and treating you all kind of way, they got something coming to you. Just continue being you. You're going to find that right person. Just keep being nice. Keep being you. Keep being respectful. And don't change for no one just because they want to be, like I said, a-holes and treat you a certain way. Don't step out of your character because it is easy to do. You say you want to become this bitch. That's going to make you feel good for a moment,
Yeah.
but that's not you. You know what I'm saying? So don't step out of character for no one else. You know, we nice folks do get shitted on a lot. We do.
Facts.
Huh?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do.
Okay.
But we have to continue being who we are. Victor.
I had to woo Saw just now on what you just said.
What?
When you said us nice folks,
Yeah.
because you don't even know if she nice or not. You can only speak
I'm
on
going
your.
by what she's saying.
You're right. So looking at this letter, like everybody's in the comment section, she don't know what she want, but she is the common denominator in this entire
I was gonna say that.
situation. So I apologize if I took your
No, you're good.
okay. But I think she says she thinks she's too nice and she co-signed for an ex-car. Like, but the thing about it, when you're in a relationship, you do things like that. So I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with co-signing for somebody a car but
They're married.
no, it's not. It shouldn't even be about. I'm not going to dive into this, so I'm gonna pass it to you so you can get your initial thoughts in, and then let's revisit this.
I'm like Vic. She's the common denominator. A lot of times we find ourselves going in cycles over and over. Same scene, different cast. Being the victim, but sometimes we have to ask ourselves, why do we allow certain things? And sometimes we have to get to the place where we're okay with being alone. Not saying that you have to be alone forever, But if you're perpetually going into relationship after relationship, disappointment after disappointment, you may need to just take some time and self-reflect and heal from that stuff and be okay. It's okay to be by yourself, because you're not the person that you were back when all of this stuff started. You've grown, you've developed, you've changed. And I'm not saying you're to blame for people mistreating you, but what I am saying that it's okay to be alone. The co-signing on the car, I want to dive into that too. I think I kind of know where you're going to go with that. And people,
Well, go ahead. Give me your thoughts on that, please.
people in relationships do things like that. They do things like that, and it's a chance that you take, because on the off chance that this person leaves, as he or she did, you're stuck with that affecting your credit. So
Exactly.
just make sure you can afford to do something like that.
Hey, Brian. Brian ain't here. So let me say this. So when you're in a relationship, you don't ever plan for the breakup. So when you with somebody, you with them with anticipations of y'all being together forever. So if you with somebody 2 years and they say, you know, Veronica, my credit ain't the best, I want to get this car, and by them getting this car will make your life easier, you think all I got to do is sign this and, you know, everything good. This dude ain't showing no signs. You know, in all reality, you'll do it, because I would do that. But I think, you know, it's tough to tell somebody you love no, because I don't 100% trust that we're going to be together forever. So when somebody asks you to co-sign something, that's almost like saying, you know, if I tell you no, that's almost like, well, we might not be together the whole length of this.
Right.
But if you look at it that way, then I get it. But
How else is it other to look at? So if you told me, you was like, Vic, you know what I'm saying? Let's say we was in a situation and you said, Vic, this is, you know, 2021 Charger you wanted. And we was in a situation for 2 years and you like, my credit ain't good enough, but Vic, can you co-sign this? And I tell you no, but the loan is for 5 years, 60 months, which is 5 years, good deal and all. You'll be like, I mean, how would you think if I told you no on a 5-year deal?
But I wouldn't ask.
I'm saying, let's just say that you had to ask. How would you feel if everybody told you no and you came to your man, not me, but you came to your man and you said, I got a 5-year deal right now, good interest rate, everything. I just need you to put your name on this paper.
I don't know how I'd feel.
If he told you no.
I don't know how I'd feel.
Okay.
I mean, because I may be that person that if somebody asks me something like that, I may be the person, if we're not married or whatever, to say no, because I don't know, being in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put myself out there for a boyfriend.
But you got to start somewhere. That's my thing. You got to start somewhere. So, you know, the information that I know, I'd be foolish not. All right, so I'm not married, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody who I've ever dealt with knows everything that I know, because whether we make it or not, I still left you with something.
Well, you invested in the person.
Exactly.
But invested in a person does not
exactly
always mean because you have this big financial need, I should do it. Because at the end of the day, let's say I co-sign for my boyfriend's, let's say boyfriend's car. We break up. He decides he doesn't want to pay for it. That affects me.
But he should have, if he cares about you,
If
that's a chance people take.
But the thing about it is, if I care about you, regardless of whatever, how we split up or anything, I want to keep this car.
But everybody's not you.
You're right.
And everybody, and even still, let's say the credit wasn't the best. What if his financial situation wasn't the best? and you did it.
But
And,
that's why you co-signed for it.
yeah. So
Okay.
you did it, and let's just say you knew he really could not afford it. So you put yourself and you went out on a, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just, bringing a different viewpoint because I see it differently. I don't think it's right or wrong. You do what's best for you in your relationship.
Exactly.
But you went out on a limb, and now because this guy, this woman or whatever, can't afford to keep it or can't afford to pay for it. So now me, my household, and possibly my next relationship is paying for a mistake that I made.
So you don't think that I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave it alone.
I mean, whether you the signer, the co-signer, if you
it's
don't
gonna
make,
affect both
it's
parties.
gonna
Right,
yes, exactly.
definitely.
So it doesn't matter how you look at it. You gotta really think about that.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I get the fact of you're hoping that you all will be together for a long period of time. You love this person and, you want to do something nice for them,
Right.
like co-sign for them so that they can get what they want. But at the same time, you got to be thinking like,
But if you can afford to do it,
Yeah.
and you're set, and you're like, well, if they don't pay it, I can still pay it, and it won't hurt anything in my household. That's
But
another
understand
thing.
when you paying it, they keeping the car the whole time.
It's a chance that people do it all the time.
So
they may keep it.
let me say
They
this.
may be petty and let it go, which they don't care about their credit. So they're going to be like, well, shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
But what he's saying, what she's saying is when it falls back to the co-signer, they still have the car. They didn't give it to you.
Right.
They still have it. So you're basically paying for a car that he or she is running around town
With whomever.
With whomever. But what I'm saying is that at that moment, we was committed. We was 1,000. And if I sign my name on a document at that moment,
It's yours.
Exactly. And I'm saying I was committed at the time. So if I'm committed at that time, I need to be committed the whole length of that contract. So I feel like a lot of people get themselves in situations not thinking long term. So if you were a dude or a woman who has cheated on you, and then you turn around and co-sign for some shit, and you like, I'm looking at it like, why would you ever do something like that? With a serial cheater, if you with a serial cheater and you co-sign for them anything,
You set yourself up.
you stupid. Yeah. So me and Jessica was going back and forth for a little bit. You ain't got to put everything up there, but she says she still don't hold that expectation. If she's invested, he's invested. I would never ask. So what me and Jessica was talking about. So what she started off saying, I can't even bring it up.
I see what she's saying. Nothing lasts forever.
But it's no, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. I wish I can.
So can you paraphrase?
Basically what she was saying was that she said everyone isn't like that.
Right.
A lot of people will leave you stuck with that. I think that's what she said. And we was going back and forth. But like I said, when it comes to real men, and I've always said this, there's a difference between being a man and being a male.
Right.
When it comes to being a real man, no man wants his woman on the side of the road and being dependent on anybody but him. And by being dependent, I'm not saying in a weak, aspect. It's the fact that if you need something, come to me. You know what I'm saying? So a real man will always have his woman. If she ain't in the best car, her car will be the most reliable car. So when it comes down to if I was in a relationship and, the woman who I was with and I, felt like that it was going to work. If she was to say, well, Vic, I need a co-signer, shit, 100%, I'd do it. I would do it. 1,000 times. Yeah, I would do it because the only reason I'm in this relationship because I think that we are going to last the whole, terms of it. But
Yeah. I get what
I
you're
get
saying.
it.
but y'all women won't do that though.
So what we said is you don't just. It's not just automatic. Oh, if I'm in this relationship, I'm just gonna do it. Like how you saying,
We
it's
definitely
automatic
have
for
to
you.
have some
It's some-
time in.
and you have to think.
So
Yeah.
let me back up. So what she said was, she said she wouldn't expect the man. I pulled it up. Jessica said I wouldn't expect the man to do that for her. I guess the co-sign for a car.
Yeah.
And I said, really? She was like, really? I said, well, why? If he loves you, he should. You know what I'm saying? If a man loves you, should. She said, I still don't hold that expectation. If he's invested, he's invested. I would never ask. But that's the problem.
What's the problem?
You shouldn't have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if I love you and we in a committed relationship, I feel like I know your credit fucked up. I already know that. So I'm going to put you in the best that I can afford or we can afford, so that when I'm laying in the bed and you out with your homegirls doing that old thought stuff that y'all do, twerking and making TikTok videos,
Okay.
I know you gonna come home in a reliable car. That's all I'm saying. Cause that's what y'all do. Y'all put y'all lashes on. You know what I'm saying?
Some of us.
And do.
Y'all put y'all lashes on. Y'all ride around town listening to Cardi B and Doja Cat and all that other stuff, and y'all do the most. But while you listening to Cardi B and Doja Cat, that car ain't gonna cut off. You know why? Because the man that love you,
Make sure you were straight.
exactly.
I get that.
My man,
I get it.
my man,
Woman.
But you said it.
same
A
thing.
real man.
Yeah,
Not just any man is
yeah.
gonna do it.
I ain't never co-signed for shit, but
So
I'm just saying,
what?
I'm just saying I ain't never co-signed
So
for
you
nothing.
over here talking
But you
like
would.
every relationship you get in,
But I
you
would.
will.
But I said I would. But I've never done it. I'm just saying that I would.
I think it's something that you think about, because if I listen to you correctly on the show, you'll give them all these nuggets to help them be in a better place and do what they need to do for themselves financially and all this type of stuff. And now you co-signing, make it make sense.
But what I'm saying is, like Veronica said, I would do it. I would co-sign for a woman that I'm in a relationship. I haven't been in many relationships, but I've been in many. I have been in some
But
situationships.
Right.
Some situationships, but I have not been in many relationships. So if I'm in a relationship with you,
So it's
I clear everything
so it's
for you.
basically by the time you get to a relationship, y'all have built that up.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
hell
I get
yeah,
it.
Hell yeah.
Victor,
Right, Mr. Sammy.
Victor, you know if her credit is messed up, you won't be in a relationship. with
Exactly. So that's why I said situationship. Mr.
is
Sammy,
bugging.
Mr. Sammy's 1,000% right. He's 100% right.
Yeah, Mr. Sammy had said something up here too I wanted to go to, but I probably can't even see it now.
Mr. Sammy be dropping jewels all the time.
Tori said she was in that situation before and she said no.
Tell Marvin to go away.
Jessica said, "Don't take another sip from that."
Please.
For that glass.
I don't know. He's
I'm
pretty
done.
calm though. He's all right so
Yeah,
far.
he's-
He talking.
What y'all think
He
when
talking right.
I don't know why y'all think when people turn, they got to be, wild.
It was your intro. I'm turned tonight. I'm turned.
I am.
So
I'm
we
1,000% turned right
we
now.
didn't know what to
Yeah,
expect.
I'm turned.
Mm. I can't find Mr. Sammy comment now. But yeah, the part I didn't that really disturbed me with the letter is when she said about
The
her
cousin.
yes, like why?
So she plotting.
Yeah, like I don't care how fine he is. That's your husband. First of all, he's married.
Right.
Second, that's your cousin's husband.
And it goes
Whoa.
back to hurt people hurt people. Like, sis, no.
I hate that saying.
It's the truth.
But I
Why
hate
would
that
you?
saying, though. I'm just saying I hate that saying.
But when you
That's-
think about it, it's so true.
it is.
Whether they mean it or not.
yeah. Hurt
Yeah.
people hurt people.
So now you want to go mess with somebody home.
Your cousin.
Distant. I don't care.
I don't care if it.
distant or
Yeah,
not.
no.
They might
Yeah,
be
no.
kissing cousins. Kissing cousins don't count. All us, to be honest, if you think about it, all us cousins.
Your cup
'Cause-
is empty.
What I'm saying is, if you started off with two people, Adam and Eve,
We get it.
all us cousins.
What's up, cuz?
My
Hell
'cause-
no.
Oh, we ain't. Oh. That's right. Because we brothers and sisters. So right, we're not cousins.
That's
Well, I'll be
right.
y'all's cousin. But no, I don't. That's crossing a boundary that you
Yeah.
just you just don't do.
You definitely don't do that.
And you're seeking that out. It's not like you were in a position it happened. Like it's like you're seeking that. You're plotting that.
That means you've been watching him for a while.
Right.
That ain't just
That was just like the Disney trip. The Disney trip chick that
yeah.
that
That's why she had to go back to the room for
Yeah.
something.
I
and-
don't recall.
Yeah.
you was here. The girl, they kissed. Then they kissed and she touched his meat.
Oh, the
Yeah, they
brother-in-law or
was
something.
touching.
Yes.
They was just touching on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wrong. Yeah, no.
Michael, what I did, Mike. Mike coming at me wrong. Mike, what I did. He said, bye, bro. Mike, what I did. I don't even know what I did.
Well, I was trying to see. I can't do these comments and try to stay focused with this letter. But yeah, I just say to her, just don't go and mess up nobody else's home. Just like you said, Deanna, sometimes you have to be by yourself. And it's okay to be alone. Again. It's okay to be alone sometimes. I know, like we don't want to be alone. I mean, no one wants to be alone. I can see having your peace and wanting, some me time and you know what I'm saying? But majority of people do not want to be alone. But if you find it where you're like in this space right here that she's going through, maybe you need time alone because now you're talking kind of crazy.
Yeah, I like to say
Exactly.
I found myself when I was by myself.
That's when you do find yourself.
Yeah.
You're alone. I mean, you get to know you with your own thoughts and all of this stuff. So
I'll be right back.
He is doing the most tonight. Like the most. Right. Talking about kissing cousins. Like,
right. Is that I mean, I'm sure you have
hear
some
about
weirdos, but
but
no.
I never knew any kissing cousins.
No.
I hope that don't go on in my family.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, you hear the same, but really?
Right. I don't.
So Vic just wanted to run our genealogy back to Adam and Eve. So no.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Let me see what Jessica says. So why do you ask, this probably to Victor, so why do you ask me that as if I'm wrong for saying I wouldn't expect a man to co-sign for me? Yeah, that's for Vic.
So he's not here to defend himself, but what I'm thinking is people try to make it seem like we should raise our expectation of men. Like we should expect a man to provide what we need. And I get it. And we should, but a boyfriend, I don't know that I would say, hey, I need you to co-sign for me this 2021 Lexus or whatever. Not a boyfriend, because things happen.
Things do that. But I feel like it depends on how long we've been together too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we've been together for quite a long time, I feel like I can go and ask him if I need for him to co-sign or
Right. But I'm kind of in a space like what Vic said, when you kind of know your partner. So when you got into it or whatever, your partner's credit over time is not the best. And that's fine. So along this ride, we may have these credit conversations. Hey, you need to be working on your credit.
yeah.
I can show you what I did, those types of things. I do expect a man to provide. But when you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, to me, it's certain limits on things that I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being honest.
Well, I mean, for big decisions like that, definitely.
Right. I just know.
She needs to take, let me see, Lisa. She needs to take time to heal from the hurt before she jumps into anything else. And I think this is her problem.
Yeah, because
I
she's
think
turning bitter.
Yeah, I think she's doing a little too much. And I feel like she's jumping from the sound of the letter, it sounds like she's jumping from person to person and not healing from what she been through in that
Right.
previous relationship. So she definitely needs some time. You need some time, sis.
Is Marvin
Slow
still
down.
on? Because he keeps asking to see this ring.
I don't know. I don't know.
So if he asks again, I'll show him.
I expect a man to provide a husband. Wait, I expect a man to provide a husband, not a boyfriend.
There you go.
She needs some friends. She needs some friends. Yeah, she definitely needs some friends. You know what? You get on my last nerve.
What I did?
Well, she need honest friends. You
She
don't
need
just
honest
need
friends.
You need honest
Definitely.
friends who are going to tell you the truth. Like,
You wrong.
yeah, especially looking at cuz husband.
Right. Like,
Looking at cuz husband.
step back from that.
Back. And how long was you looking at him? Like, why do you even look at him like that? I can see me and my family members, oh, he's nice looking, but I'm not attracted to him in that way. That should not be.
Right.
So what y'all lying about now? Since I've been
Everything.
Let me see. Relationships equal good used cars. Don't need a cosign for
gone? I was
most
just about
of
to say
them.
good used condoms.
Yes, Jason.
Oh God.
I thought that's what she was about to say. I'm sorry.
Used ones?
I mean, I ain't know.
But when do you start? Okay, say you're in a relationship with someone.
Yep.
When do you start talking finance, credit, and all of that? Like,
To me,
yeah,
From the beginning.
day one.
I knew you'd say that.
Day one.
I don't know about
But
that.
see, it's got to be all right. So I got to know your financial literacy day one. I got to understand. Do you understand? Not really the basic terms, but what I would consider simple terms. You know, Beacon score.
Day one, that's not happening.
No.
No. Seriously, day
So
one.
you're asking her what is
I'm
her?
not. No, I'm not asking her credit score.
He
But
wants
I'm-
to know if you know.
But I'm gonna throw them words out there just to see how your reaction is. Remember how I told you? I don't think I'm too loud. Remember how I told
Yeah,
you?
I need to back up too.
Remember how I told you? When I meet somebody, it's all strategic, and you know it's kind of how it is. I throw little words out there, and I watch your reaction to see how you react to the little bit of things that I am saying. So if I'm sitting here saying, I might make up a story, be like, yo, my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, he wants to buy a crib over here, across town. They want to give him a 5.5 interest rate on this home. And then I might just say it like that. And if you don't say anything, I'm looking at you like you think 5.5 is cool. Especially, 15 years ago, 5.5 was kind of average. But if you telling me 5.5 is average now, then that means that either you are that far removed from it that you don't know what the interest rate is, or you don't know what the interest rate is, or you just, I feel like I'll throw something out there just to see, kind of how you react to it.
So
I like what Chris said.
What did Chris say?
You can tell how a person moves if they got their finances together. Just pay attention.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
So you throw little. It's like you fishing. You throw little shit out there, and if they don't bite, then I already know.
So the question goes back to you. If you throw those things out there and they don't bite, would you continue in it, get caught up in it, or would you be like, nah?
So let me say this. I was in a situation one time where someone didn't know some of the financial lingo, and it wasn't on them, but I taught them the game.
Right.
And as I taught them the game, they was able to how can I say it? They was able to capitalize
Right.
on what I taught them. So whether we worked or not, you got something out.
They
the
were
deal.
better.
I'm not gonna say they was better, but they got something out the deal. I don't want to say they were better, but I'm just saying they got something out the deal.
Yeah.
So, I think that's one thing that we don't do as people is we don't teach. Whether me and you make it as a couple or not, and I can beat your back in for whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I should still be able to drop jewels on you, and you should still be able to teach me, and that's a relationship that we can have with each other.
Yeah.
whether we make it sexually or not.
A lot of people are not comfortable having those conversations because a lot of people were not taught this stuff early on. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, especially going to college, they get these credit cards and do all these things, and before you know it, your credit is jacked up. So when you're older and you're wiser and you want to get the home or you want to get the car because you had no knowledge of these things, it's already messed up for you. So
Yep.
and a lot of people don't know how to get out of that. So you meet somebody who kind of got it together, as you seem to have, and
A little bit.
those conversations are embarrassing or uncomfortable.
Yeah, because
For a lot of people.
because some people don't know.
Put Michael comment up there
Yeah, that's where I
because
was going.
it said Vix, a lot of people are just comfortable on what they have because they don't know their credit is bad or don't want anybody to know they're bad. So it's not about bad, is all relative.
Mhm.
It's all relative. So this is the thing. If you with somebody who has, I ain't gonna say good credit, but if you with somebody who has better credit than you, by the end of the relationship, y'all should be equal.
Right.
You
You should learn something.
So I should show you what I did. So I think in a relationship, a lot of times we focus on sex and we focus on how can people say build, but credit is building.
Definitely.
And that's something that people in relationships don't talk about.
Yeah, and I'm with Mike. Mike, like a lot of people don't feel comfortable going into a relationship talking about finances.
But
Like
if
a lot of people feel that that's personal at the beginning.
But if I love you,
But you have
At
to
the
you-
beginning?
but not at the beginning, but if I'm initially attracted to you and we get to knowing each other and you saying, well, you know what, in the first month, you say, I think I got a 420. If I care, I ain't gonna say care enough about you, but if you pretty enough and I'm doing this, I'm just saying, let's just be real, because like we talked about Tuesday, it's the first month is
Right.
strictly physical. If you pretty enough, I'm gonna give you just a little piece of the game. And if you say, if I tell you, well, Veronica, if you just write a couple of letters to these credit agencies and just see what they say. If you do that
and I can
initially,
help you.
no matter what they say,
You did it.
that means that's gonna automatically show me that you with it. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix your shit. And at the end of the damn relationship, whether we make it, not, I die, you die, first, whatever, your credit score gonna be better than mine.
So you can take student loans away?
So
I mean, you said you can fix it.
so that
I'm trying to get you some business.
no, you can't. I don't know how to.
Okay. I was just
I don't
fishing.
know. I don't have an eraser,
I was fishing.
but I can make somebody's credit for a couple of months better than what it really is.
Right.
It's all about trade lines. If you don't know what trade lines is, it's no point in
So
talking.
we need to have a show where
No.
you teach this
He was
stuff.
No.
supposed. We were supposed
You're
to.
giving nuggets.
We were supposed to have a show.
I can't.
with him.
You can't. You first of all, you can't give a show like that publicly about.
Well, okay. Well, we can do a little session.
No. But anyway, so
So
we
you
on
want
the
to give
Tangy
those
Tea.
jewels to
we
people
on the
you
we
date.
on we on the
You suck.
Tangy Tea. We on the Tangy
Let's see
Tea.
what Jessica said. Most relationships are all about the image, and it's not about with the person they're with. It's upholding an image for the people.
She right.
Very true.
Oh man, Jessica's hit it. But you know what?
Yeah.
She come to Blake
Valley Park.
Barley Park. Yeah.
That's true.
She right.
Instead of having those deep conversations,
But what's a
real conversation, like that is deep to me.
Really, but
Finances, like, because like I said, you're not going to have most people come out the box talking about finances.
But the thing about it is, to me, that's not a deep conversation. I want me fixing you to be better for somebody else. In my mind, it's not a deep conversation. Is to me is how you feel about this, and this.
Well, I think both of those are deep, but I don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
personal.
after you kind of get to know each other and you feel like this could be something we may be working. I think those conversations come into play.
Yes.
Okay.
Not just from out the gate. Because you did say that day one.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is like I said, day one,
Oh,
I'm fishing.
so sick of my shirt.
I'm fishing. So if I meet you in the so she fishing right. So if I meet you in the bar and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. You sitting there. So I might see her pay for her drinks or food with a credit card, and I'm like, well, what kind of credit card that is? And she might say, if she says she got a Capital One, I already know you ain't got no good credit.
Because
That's a starter card.
That's a
Capital
starter
One
card.
is a starter card. There's nothing wrong with a Capital One. There is nothing wrong with a Capital One.
right.
Disclaimer.
But the thing about it is if I see you pay for it with a Capital One, I already know you starting off for it is what it is. So I might come to you and say, well, why don't you get, a Citibank or something or something else with at least an 18 to 24 month zero interest where you can transfer your balance wherever your balance is. Discover's got the, dollar for dollar cash back up to 5%. There's a bunch of things that you can do, but I understand that Capital One is the starter card.
Right.
So if I see you paying for that, so now I'm asking you, why are you sitting in here paying for with a credit card? So it's one or two answers you're gonna tell me that'll make me kind of pique my interest. I pay for everything with a Capital One card and pay the balance at the end of the month. I'm like, you smart. Or the other thing that may or may not pique my interest is I'm trying to build my credit. And then I'm going to further go into and ask you how you trying to build your credit. But we ain't talking about that. We're talking about that
Right. Because I was about to just dive dead into that credit stuff, credit card stuff.
Jason says, I was always good with money, but I never cared or had knowledge about credit until I was planning on getting married and getting a house. Credit isn't taught at an early age.
And that's the truth.
Not our genuine.
In a black home, it's not. In
Right,
black homes,
definitely.
it's not.
It's not.
But when I bought my second home, my children were every step I made, they knew. They can tell you, my kids can tell you exactly every step that it took to buy a home. They might not have the damn money, but that's something that
need to be taught.
You gave them game. You taught them that.
Exactly, because they always stay in a child's place, stay out of grown folks' business. No, nigga, I need y'all light skinned motherfuckers to come over here and look at this.
And see, my dad didn't teach us per se, but he said things to us. Make sure you put money in your savings account. He said things about credit. I heard him say those. He didn't give us the game, but I heard that stuff often enough to know, okay, it's something to this. So you just, I guess if you hear it enough, it'll pique your interest.
Yeah.
And you just kind of work on it. The thing about credit, you may have a 420 now or whatever, but it doesn't have to stay that way.
That's true.
So you can do things to build and just work on it. Slow and steady wins the race. Set a realistic goal and you can be better. You can do it.
I'm gonna drop a little small jewel on everybody. Everybody should sign up. So when you buying a house, they look at really two major things: Experian and they look at Equifax. TransUnion is whatever.
Yeah.
But they only look at Experian and Equifax. I would suggest Experian. Equifax. Look at Equifax because they give you 2 free credit score. Why are we on this?
I don't know how we got. Well, no, because I asked when.
So look at Equifax. They give you. I think it's Equifax. It's one of the two that gives you. Because I signed up for all three, but one of them gives you 2 free credit scores a year. So you can look at, you can dispute claims and all this other stuff. But so can we talk about something else?
Yeah.
I mean, this is good stuff.
It is. It really is. So you feel like people don't want to hear this? They want to hear the tangy stuff?
I don't want to talk about like my thing is I talk about money so much, it's not even.
But that might be your gift.
Yeah, you don't
making
talk
room
about
for
it. You don't talk about it here on the T. though.
yeah, I don't, but it's.
You're really smart. They get to see a different side of you.
No, I'm not.
Stevenson said, "Victor, I am starting to believe you don't like us light skinned folks."
And don't.
I don't. I really don't. I mean, Stevenson, I don't. All right, I really don't.
So Vic, I get when you don't want to talk about stuff because that's me sometimes. So moving on.
Yeah,
There
but
you
I
go.
mean that's good stuff. You know,
I
maybe
think y'all
someone,
should.
maybe someone was tuning in tonight and they needed to hear this. So
But the thing
good.
about it is, a lot of people will pay people to fix their credit,
Yep.
and then you'll fill out an application with everything on it, and they use your application to fix
do
your
it,
credit
yeah.
for you to do it yourself.
yeah,
People will be surprised. You can boost your credit 200 points by yourself in a month by just writing a letter, and people don't realize just by writing a letter you can.
So I'm one of those people that even when it comes to church or whatever the case may be, I can hear people say you should do this, you should do that, whatever the case may be. But I need a blueprint. If I have to write a letter, for example, if I have to, and I'm sure there's people like me, if I have to write a letter, what does this letter entail?
Yeah.
So writing a letter,
There's templates. There's templates online that's stating that you want to dispute. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Yeah. There's templates online. So I feel maybe one day we'll put a template up for everybody that's, viewing it that may have it. But this is the greatest thing that a lot of people didn't realize. So I need for you to Miss Samuel to look over here. So
that's one right there.
so
That's how a letter look that you can send in.
So Barack Obama signed something in the Affordable Health Care Act that a lot of people don't realize when they talk about the HIPAA laws, that a hospital or anybody that does surgery on you, anything, can't sell your information to a third party source. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Because the beauty is once you sell my information that I didn't pay you to somebody else, you violated HIPAA. So once they did that, I don't have to pay you
or them.
And that's wiped
So
away.
I don't have to pay any of my doctor bills.
I'm not saying that.
If they're sold to a third party,
If they are sold to a third
Yeah,
party
but-
for collection, if you have a hospital bill, so when he signed that into law, once he signed that into law, if you had a bill that was sent to a third party collection agency, that is against the law. You can't do that. And a lot of people don't know
But
that.
it still shows up on your credit report.
All you got to do,
Is send that letter in.
not that letter, but a letter in, and it's wiped away. It's wiped away. And a lot of people don't know that. And I see some of the people is Stevenson says he knows, he read it before, but it's true. It is 100% true.
See, you're really, and I'm not being funny. You're really intelligent and you're smart in this area, and people need that.
Yeah.
Some of us do need that. Some of us do.
All right.
So Chris said, my dad didn't teach me until I started wanting my own stuff. Then he showed me how to build.
Because maybe Chris didn't show the initiative.
We shouldn't have to show the initiative when we're young. Our parents should want.
No.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Right?
My son, my child, my flesh and blood has all the equipment to cut grass. My neighbor told him, come cut my grass. Whenever you come to your daddy's house, I'm going to pay you. What he do? He ain't do it. He's got all the equipment over there to do it. And his sorry ass didn't do it. So you have to show the initiative to start with. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to help you, just show me that you're willing to do it. That's my whole thing.
But you have to teach that
To
first.
some
I
degree.
can't teach you to have the initiative. I can't teach you to be.
But when it came to credit, you did. You let them watch you purchase the home.
you're right, but I'm gonna need for you to put forth the effort to save the money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To initially have at least a job, so we can go forward with whatever it is we need to go forward with.
I agree.
Let's see. Mike said, used to always pay cash for whatever I wanted when I was younger, but I had to learn to build up credit to build a home. I bought my first home at 24, but really still didn't understand credit as I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've always been taught by cash, but that's stupid. You know why that's stupid? Let me explain something to you. I'm gonna just tell you one of the stupidest purchases I ever made in the last couple of years. So I wanted a generator, a whole house generator, $10,000. All right. So this is the thing. So the people come to my house and they tell me, Vic, you know, we could put this generator in here. It was, you know, 10 grand. It was 9,700, but we'll say 10,000. $10,000 to put it in. And I had the cash. So what my dumb ass do? I paid them 10,000. All right. So now I don't have this 10,000 anymore. But what I should have done was finance it. You know why? Because if something was to happen, let's just say something happened and, you know, I spent that 10 and now, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that I ain't got more than 10 in the bank, but it might have would have put a little strain. Anytime somebody spends 10,000 amongst, you know, common folks, that's a lot of money. So, but if I would have financed it and something would have happened,
It would have still been all right.
the worst thing would have happened is my credit score would have just tanked. But I'd have still had that $10,000 cash. I would have had a liquid asset in the bank. I'd have still had 10 grand right here. So if anything would have happened, let's say I would have making payments on this doggone generator and I'd have got down to 4,600 and something was to happen that I needed some money, I could pay that generator off, borrow probably another 15 or 20,000, still have another 11, 12, 13 in the bank.
But you don't borrow though. Remember?
I didn't. And I didn't realize that I was doing something. That's the thing. If you got 20,000 in the bank and something costs 18,000, don't spend your 20.
18. Yeah, don't spend your 18 to. So
No.
early on,
They're gonna leave me with 2 grand in the bank.
right?
But I'm saying if you still got a job, you know, you can still add on. And that was my mentality, or I can still build. And that's stupid.
It is, but if you know you can't handle or you're not responsible enough to deal with credit cards, my advice would be don't do it. You have to be
Yeah.
responsible.
I was
You
that
have to
person
be
one time.
disciplined, and you have to know that life does happen.
Yeah.
So you have to, if you know you're already not financially responsible, I would suggest you don't mess with credit cards.
It's
But-
so easy, Bo,
What?
to mess with the credit
What?
cards.
Swipe, please.
Because you don't see it.
Can I say this?
You say whatever.
I don't have credit cards. I never, because
I don't now.
when I
I
was
have one.
Shit.
when I
have
was
one,
younger, I felt like
and that's Victoria's Secret.
Hey. Well, I felt like when I was young, I knew that I wasn't mature enough to handle it. And so I just kind of, I'm sure I could now, but I just never did.
Let me tell you something about credit cards. Credit cards is a good and a bad thing.
It helps your credit.
It does. You know why? Because it looks at your debt to income ratio. Because I'm not going to say the more credit cards you have, but it's all about the limit you have on your credit cards. So if I got, you know what I'm saying, a Providian Platinum card that's got, you know, $12,000 on it. And then I got a Citibank card over here that's got another 12. And then I got another whatever that's got another 12. That's $36,000 of credit that I have. So then over here, I got a truck that I just bought and I only owe $10,000 on it. So they look at this $36,000 that I can spend. There's $10,000 over here that I'm in debt to on top of what I got in the bank. And that's what messed me up is that I paid for that generator cash. Now, I had already bought a house at the time, so it really didn't matter. But see, a lot of people don't realize that it's all about your liquid assets over here and all the money that you have, you know, that you can spend, your debt and what you can spend, and all that goes into your Beacon score.
Right. And a lot of people don't know about the debt to income ratio. And that's kind of big. So I don't think anything's wrong with credit cards. I just think you just have to be aware of you.
See, that's what Michael talking about. If you have $20,000 in the bank,
What's going
go get us, huh?
on? Chinese? What's going on? You see it up here?
Comments.
Comments.
Oh, I didn't see that. So Michael saying if you have $20,000 in the bank, go get a secure loan on that money. I'm not getting a secure loan. I would never get a secure loan, because for me to get a secure loan, that means I have to take my money, give it to the bank for them to
Use your money.
Exactly. No, I'm never gonna get a secure loan. Never. What did you do?
We didn't do anything. We were just
Okay. That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Mr. Sammy said, I don't deal with credit cards.
And I'm not saying that I won't. I'm just saying that I haven't.
I feel you, Mr. Sammy. I feel you.
And Stevenson.
I haven't. And my dad still encourages me, like, Deanna, you never know what might happen with you and Cam. You're always on the road. You need a credit card. But
I mean, it is good to have just in case something pop off and you don't have.
But it's the right credit card. Get the right credit card for you. Ventura has a credit. If you like to travel, Ventura has a perfect credit card. The more money you spend, the more.
Can you write that stuff down for me?
The air miles. Is it?
Yeah.
The what do you call that? I got a Ventura card too, but I don't use it. It's the
miles, the
Sky. Travel miles or something like that.
Yeah, Sky, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Ventura's got a card like that. Discover by far has the best dollar cash back, but everybody don't accept Discover no more.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
That's the problem with Discover card. And then I got a Citibank card that I'll burn that damn thing in the ground, but it gives you. They lined up with Amazon. So they give you dollar for dollar up to 8% with a 0% cash back. You know what I'm saying? On the first, I think it's 24 months.
And that's 0%. Citibank?
Whatever Jamie Dimon is. It might be Citibank. I think it's Citibank. I ain't got my wallet on me. So I think it's Citibank. I'm pretty sure it's
frequent flyer miles.
Frequent flyer miles.
Yes, Chris said.
Yeah. Ventura has a frequent flyer mile. Yeah.
You definitely got to be strong to play with credit cards.
Got to.
Because it's so easy. Swipe.
But remember now, you still got a debit card now. So if you can't swipe your debit, you should be swiping your credit.
That's a fact.
That's That's it.
True.
That's a fact.
But some people swipe and be like, well, I pay it when I get paid. I may not have it now, but I will have it when I get paid. You know what I'm saying?
That's on them. So Michael says, Vic, you don't have to give you money to bank because
you don't have to give your money to bank because once you get the loan, you can move your own money out that bank. I don't know.
Say that.
So
say that
he's
again.
talking about the secure
what you said,
loan.
yeah, the secure loan.
So understand what a secure loan is, or a secure credit card is. A secure credit card is if I get a credit card for, let's say, $1,000, that means I gave the bank
$1,000, yeah.
and then now they're charging me interest for me to use my $1,000. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I think it's crazy when you go to another ATM that doesn't belong to your bank.
Sometimes you got to,
and they want to charge you
sometimes you got to.
Right? I'm like, it's my money.
But sometimes you got to, because if I'm too drunk to ride all the way across town to do that, then I'll pay the $350 versus the $3,000 on the DUI charge.
Question. So to a person who just wants to build their credit, a secured loan or whatever, you wouldn't recommend that? I
would.
Okay. So just only in that instance.
In that instance, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only time I've ever heard people talk about.
But you got to have money to do that.
Yeah.
You got to have money to do that. Secure that whole secure thing. Why are we? I thought we was on the tank.
You know what? You know, some people like, we out of here. We ain't trying to hear that.
Like,
We trying to hear
yeah.
about this lady sleeping with her husband, cousin.
Yeah, that part. But sometimes we need this. We need to switch it up sometimes.
We do.
And we learn from these viewers too.
I think
Mr.
a secure. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
A secure loan. If you don't have money, a secure loan makes no sense. If you're older, a secure anything makes no sense. You have to be young. Like my son will be 16 in a couple of weeks. I would suggest him get a secure credit card. I would get him a secure credit card in his name. $500. Use that, pay it off. That's me investing in your future with that. But somebody at 50, a secure loan credit card, to me, that makes no sense. Especially when he was talking about 10,000 to get 20. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Let me see. Michael says,
Chris said,
this is Sammy. He says, I'm old school. I still use cash. That's
this
what
is
I
Sammy
wanted
1000. What Chris said, all right, let's get back to that big ass ring.
What?
So you thrive on that.
What I'm saying is everybody's happy. Like, gee, you should be happy.
I am.
Okay,
But we went straight from credit cards.
Can you?
Yeah.
That's not credit. That's cash. That's cash thing. Let me put my shades on.
You see it?
It's a blinging.
That's cash
It's
day.
blinging.
There's no credit. No, you can't have credit to buy that.
Oh, no.
That's cash. I would assume that's cash.
Oh.
I would know. Listen.
She don't care.
Listen. I wouldn't know.
I'm just wearing it. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't matter to
I
me.
just put
I
it
got it on.
Yeah. I just put it on.
Oh,
Yes, Michael. I
man.
want an unsecured credit card all the time. Yeah.
See, I'm learning. I feel like my credit score is pretty good and and all this kind of stuff, but I'm still learning stuff.
We
from you all.
learn. No matter how old you are, you're going to learn something
Oh yeah.
every day.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're never too old to learn.
But the thing about it is,
Listen.
I'm gonna tell you something. The key to the game is trade lines. Once you learn how to work them,
You win the game.
Listen, you never got back with me. You were supposed to be teaching.
we ain't gonna. That's off
Veronica,
the
we just
We need to
camera.
get
gotta-
together.
That's off the
Okay.
camera. That's off the camera.
I can come over to your house.
No.
So you can't teach
I
us?
thought I was your sister.
No. We talk about it at karaoke tomorrow.
We can't talk about nothing serious
No,
like that. at
you'll be
karaoke.
turned.
I ain't gonna be turned tomorrow. I won't be turned tomorrow.
Not at
I don't want to
karaoke,
talk
though.
about finances.
At karaoke. So just meet for lunch or dinner.
Yeah, we can do lunch.
There we go. So this little heifer is bisexual, and she thinks she's nice, and she co-signed for her ex. She co-signed for her ex a Nissan Altima. So, I mean,
She did not say what kind of car that was.
well, I mean, everybody messy drive an Altima, so it's. What
Did
it
you
is.
say everybody messy?
Yeah.
Shots fired. Listen. Your experience?
Don't go there.
Right. It's okay.
Don't go there. So I did have.
Wait a
another-
minute. So, what do you mean shots fired? Something happened?
No, you just come for people who didn't sin.
Okay.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, why?
I didn't think I
all
did.
the cars. You could have said a Toyota Camry,
Everybody knows
a Nissan Sentra. I don't know.
Everyone knows somebody that drive an Altima.
everybody knows somebody who drive an Altima. You know somebody who drive one?
Mm-hmm.
Veronica?
Look at this. Look at this.
Who? My gal.
Yes, Tori, honey.
My
Listen.
gal.
Yes, Tori. Okay, so I did want to throw this out here. This is jumping topics, and you know we do this on the T, right?
Quite often.
Is it a Nissan?
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I was scrolling and I came across
I can't stand
I know.
him. Like, can't.
I was scrolling and I came across this post.
Mm.
And this young lady was saying that she really liked this guy. They've been talking, seeing each other for like 3 months. And
She wrong.
they never had sex. They never kissed or anything like that. They just getting to know each other, figuring each other out. And he told her the other day that he has genital herpes. If y'all was in, trying to get to know someone, you're 3 months, 4 months in, haven't had sex or anything, and they tell you something.
He did the right thing. And now she can make an informed decision.
Exactly. Now, would you stay with someone that, told you up front that they had a disease?
I can't say that I would. But to me, it's all about educating yourself on the types of diseases and how they're transmitted and things like that. I know a lot about stuff because one of my sisters work at a clinic. Mm-hmm. So I've been educated on a lot of stuff that I was misinformed about early on, but a lot of things, and I think that's one of them. I think if you take your medication and don't have an outbreak, you should be good. I'm thinking something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so.
That's what a lot of people are saying in the comments too.
Right. So I love the fact that he told her the truth up front. Like, kudos to him.
He didn't just sleep with her,
and she doesn't. She doesn't have to. 3 months is. I'm not saying you haven't been in it 2-3 years, so you have to make the best decision for you.
Right. What do you think, Victor? Would you stay with someone?
How much money she got? To be honest, listen, hold up. NBA young boy. They already, he's a herpes carrier.
Who?
NBA young boy. And them girls are still.
Because he got that money.
So to me, for me to put my body at risk like that, how much money she got? I ain't gonna lie to you. How much money she got?
And the thing about herpes is it's a virus.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, it's a virus. It ain't no cure. And if a person has herpes and you take,
is it the herpes in the genitals or herpes on the mouth? That's what I need to know right now.
It said genital.
Oh, I'm good. How much money she got? She got $7. Oh, I get the whole 7.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell you.
Stevenson say, I would have put on a pair of skates down the highway. I would have put on a pair.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. He say that, but if Rihanna ever gave him the opportunity, and right before they was about to do it, see what I mean? And she was to say, "Hey, Stevenson."
But you worrying about the money, or you worrying about your darn health? Which you choose one, your health or your lifestyle.
When it comes to health, if you got enough money, you could prolong your health.
But do you want to take that chance?
Yeah, hell yeah. A lot of people will do that. You think about it, Veronica. A lot of people will want to live 50. They'll live 50 years without worrying about any kind of bills, having the best life they can versus living to 80 and having to live check for check.
Struggling.
Exactly.
So for you, the bottom line is money.
Well, no, it's not the bottom line, but for me to take that chance is the risk the reward has to outweigh the risk. It has to. So if you want me to possibly contract herpes, then what's in it for me? That's all I'm saying.
All I'm just saying is I'm just proud that he told her, because many people.
Oh yeah.
So many people.
Why can't they strap up though?
And they can. Or they should.
Well, I ain't strapping up, but I'm just saying.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah. I'm just wanting to know why they ain't strapping up.
Say over 195 million people in the United States have genital herpes.
So it's more common.
That's a third.
But it's still common.
That's a third.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is
That means a third. You know what a third means?
1 out of every 3 people, right?
How many people in here?
Woo!
Exactly.
It's you.
It ain't me.
No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying,
Ooh.
I guess I'm saying a lot of people walking around with it and people don't know.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people don't know. So they saying like 1 out of 10 people have
It's 1 out of 10.
have slept with
Somebody with herpes.
herpes.
So I've only slept with one person my entire life. And I know she ain't got herpes. So it's what it is. What y'all looking over there? Get my music. Where my music at? There you go. I've only slept with one person my entire life.
Right, Stevenson. He said, damn, Rihanna. Vic, my health is better than being famous. I know that's right.
You won't be
She ain't gonna get no fee, ain't gonna get no famous.
Jonathan, health, please. Right. Come on now.
They saying that.
Well, I'm saying that too.
Me too.
Most dudes have put their health on the line for 10,000. Probably less than that.
To spend that to try to get healthy again.
So my thing is, so if that's the case, dudes will put their freedom on the line for $50.
You're right about it. You preached a whole sermon just now.
So why not put your health on the line for 10,000?
Why not just
I'm not putting my health on the line for no money.
Listen what I'm saying. He's saying he ain't no price on his health. 10, 50, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll put his life on the line. Guys will put their life on their line for $10, $20.
But
That one $20 crack sale, I had your ass in damn prison for a minute.
But the thing is, if we're honest, we all place ourselves at risk anytime we have unprotected sex and things like that. So
Riding with no seatbelt.
yeah, so we do place ourselves at risk quite often.
Sitting at a podcast with no mask on.
And Vic said he has COVID. That's a fact.
Vic, stop saying that.
I had COVID.
No,
I said I had it.
When you came in here, you said, I got COVID. I got this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
My
Don't
bad.
do that. Right, Tori. My health is not for sale. Nah, dog. Let me see. Natasha said, well, in college, this guy ate some bad poo nanny and it looked like his face was being ate up. So be careful, skin peeling and all.
Ooh.
Like Tasha said, with the food you consuming, everything is at risk. So that's another reason why, Marvin needs to be up here to tell people, it's a lot of foods that we consume that does more hurt on the inside than what we think.
I agree.
Beef is hell now.
Beef?
You know how long it takes you to digest beef? That's a conversation for Marvin and Eric.
Listen, I ain't had beef in a long
So
time.
listen, I think I like when you come in here with your cup. Because you was chill, more serious. So you need to bring your glass more often.
Well, Eric definitely will tell you about beef. Like
Exactly.
Like he was on the tea before and we talked about
how long it takes to digest beef.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Natasha said pork too. I mean, I listen to the conversations, between we just all over the place tonight. But between
you. But it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
You know how we get down. It's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
they do.
So I'm not used to this chill person.
So it says.
So when I say I'm turned, what you thought? And I
Not
was gonna be
necessarily
just jumping up and down.
No, not necessarily you're saying you're turned, but the usual.
I'm really turned right now. I'm about 99. I ain't gonna say 9. I'm about 85 to 90% turned.
Just
right
slaps
now.
in your chair, just chill.
I'm turned. I'm really turned.
Mr. Salmon say beef 8 hours, pork 4 hours.
I thought it was longer than that.
I thought it was way longer, like days for beef.
Yeah.
It says here genital herpes is common in the United States. More than 1 out of every 6 people ages 14 to 49 years have genital herpes.
What's that source? What side?
That's scary.
But you know what's crazy about the herpes is that
CDC.gov.
Oh yeah, that's a reliable source.
So you know what's crazy about the herpes is that The fever blisters. People don't realize that's herpes too.
But one is simplex 1 and one is 2, right?
Yeah, two
Yeah,
is
yeah.
on the mouth. One is in your tail. So,
But women sometimes get fever blisters like before their cycle or after their
you don't
cycle.
give a fever blister unless you got the herpes.
You do,
But it's
get
different
fever.
types.
Yeah, there's different types. Don't say that.
All right.
Somebody out there now with a fever blister, they like, shit, I got the herpes.
Yeah.
That's herpes.
It is though.
But it is.
But not the kind of herpes.
Not
like-
It's
genital
still
herpes.
herpes.
Not genital
Right,
herpes.
it's not
but it's
genital
still herpes. All right,
Mm-hmm.
do me one favor before we hit.
I don't need the Natasha. But I'm gonna tell you what, I had a chicken sandwich today. I'm like, listen, I go to the gym, I work out a lot. So I'm gonna get this chicken sandwich that everybody been talking about at Popeyes.
Again, you ain't had one yet?
Never had it.
I've never
Oh,
had
it
it
ain't the
either.
same.
Never.
It ain't the same right
and
now.
I'm like, what was the hype about? Like people really was standing in line for hours for this. Shouts out to Popeyes.
Hit my button right quick. All right, so I went to Walmart today, right? And they had the Nutella in the they had the Nutella in the aisleway, and I grabbed 2 packs.
Of what?
Nutella. He's back on this.
And as today, I only got 1 left, so we can go ahead. So we can cut my pack off.
Woo! So that means somebody emptied the shelves after they heard that Tea Tuesday.
Yes.
We got to be careful with
Do
the
tell.
chicken.
Veronica, say
chicken
it.
getting
Ooh,
injections.
look. Do tell.
So you can't just throw things out there and then snatch it back.
So what you gonna do with that?
Or what have you done with that?
I don't eat beef or pork. So, with that being said,
Let's see. What the people think?
The people was like, oh, the tea.
Chick-fil-A sandwich is still the best. Exactly, Chris. I'll take But sponsors, come on in the room. Come on in
Come through.
the room, Popeye
Yes.
Chicken. Come on.
I hear you.
But yes, I'm definitely a fan of Chick-fil-A.
So I'm so glad that Stevenson is bothering Vic tonight and not me.
He can't bother me.
Shit. Come on,
Me and
Natasha.
Stevenson
Yeah,
been on
we
the
know.
same page forever.
Listen,
Victor's killing me tonight.
he's not Sandiana, so we're cool. We cool tonight.
Yeah, I got away from chicken. Too, but
Why?
because they be shooting them up.
With what? They shoot women up with them injections in their doggone tails.
They don't get injections anymore.
mean,
What they
that's
do is
them.
they get fat transfers.
Same thing.
They don't do injections anymore.
Well, they take fat from one part of the body and put it into another part.
And they take it
Part.
from the wrong part of the body. But anyway,
Well,
we just all over the
I
place
just
tonight.
need my butt a little bigger. You know,
Listen.
since I've been eating right and like.
So if I come in here snatched one day, y'all just look and don't say nothing.
When I change my eating habit, it's like everything like
It just went.
I'm gonna float away in a little bit because
Well, you look good.
thank you. But I
Okay.
I did have a little cushion, but now it's like
Men don't care. They don't care.
sorry, bro.
What?
I do squats and all.
What's
but-
wrong with that?
Because I'm talking about my butt and he don't want to hear it.
We had to hear about 7.5 by 9 inches the other night. So
I was wondering what my paper was.
so clearly he can hear you say that.
Right.
Like clearly.
Tori, you can get the weight I'm gaining. Tori, we got to go walking, like for real. Let's get up. You know, the cooler weather is coming. We got to get together,
I don't gain,
Let's
I
walk.
don't lose. I just kind of stay the same.
like for real.
I'm comfortable.
Natasha said I had to change my eating habits. It was awful. My health was not good. Yeah.
you know, I don't think you.
And that's the thing. Can I say this right quick?
yes,
It's like
you can.
our people, they'll look at me and they be like, you look good, but you need to go to somebody buffet. Like you're losing too much weight. But other people be like, you look so good. Like you toned, like you just,
You look good.
But I'd rather be healthy than to be thick boned. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather, yeah, I wouldn't mind having thighs. You know, I want to work on my legs again because I think my legs is like really pole. But I feel good
The thing
since I
about it,
changed the way, you know, I'm eating and working out and stuff. So I think that's more important to me.
and it's all about how you feel about yourself.
Right.
A few years back, I gained a whole bunch of weight. So in my mind, I was huge. And I saw a picture of me and I was like, I got to do something. So I changed the way I ate. And in my mind, I had a number set. Like, I want to be this size.
Yeah.
But before I got to that weight, I got to a size where I was like, I like how I look at this size. So it's all about what you're really comfortable with
Right.
for yourself. Because, you know, BMI and all that, that's good. But it's what you're comfortable with.
Exactly. I can wear cute tops now that I used to didn't feel comfortable wearing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I went down like 2 sizes in jeans,
Right.
maybe 3. But I'm just saying, I feel good. Thank you, Tori.
Yeah, I think you look good. It's all about how you feel.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Let's make that happen, Tosh. I mean, Tori.
not to, you know, totally, you know, be creepy or whatever, but remember when we all went out in Hartsville a while ago? I think that was last year.
No, that was March.
That wasn't this
You
year.
talking about the rooftop?
Yeah.
That was this year, Victor.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I ain't pointing out nobody's thing, but remember what Natasha looked like then versus now. Clean eating
That's it.
and no, she's a workout.
No, I'm just saying, but when you start eating clean, like that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
You will see that weight dropping.
And you feel better. 'Cause
Yes.
I did it. And that's how I lost weight really quick.
Yeah,
I think I shocked my body. And you really do feel better.
right.
But the thing is shots out to her trainer.
Yes.
Because I think some of y'all worry about how y'all look
Yeah,
to other people.
yeah. That was my
And,
thing at one point.
Well, what ticked me off more than anything is when we all worked out together that day. Your girl, my girl, Tori, was just, I ain't doing this. And I was like, come on, Tori. But she finished.
She finished. Yeah,
And that's what it's about.
right.
And then she stopped.
Yeah, one and done. But I'm gonna get her back.
Okay.
We're gonna start walking, like for real, Tori. We got to get on it.
But like she said, her trainer pushed her. And you know, 90% of that was I feel, I don't know her. I've only been around her a few times, but 90% of that is her.
Eating habits.
She said she lost 91 pounds.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah, huge.
90%. I feel like 90% of that was her, sticking to that strict diet.
Yeah, but you know what? People think is so. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is hard for some people. I mean, it wasn't as tough for me to stop eating the things that I used to. Like
Because
it wasn't.
you knew what you wanted.
I knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wasn't wavering.
I'm like, I can't be going to the gym and not eating right. I mean, still eating this
22 to a 7.
craziness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is your mindset, though.
She said she went from a 22 to a 7. You need to bring
What?
Hello, honey.
Wow. That is amazing.
Listen.
Ask about me.
Yes, we got to ask about her.
You ask about her trainer.
Yeah.
22 to a 7.
Listen, do the math.
That
just
is huge.
You need to ask about her trainer.
Clearly, Marvin is on his game.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Marvin, that's my dog. But 95% of that was her.
Her eating. Yeah. And
It's not
having
her
the
eating,
willpower
just
to do
her.
it. Yeah.
Because she could have easily worked out and still been cheating on the side.
That's
so,
what's up,
Right.
sis.
Yeah.
I love it.
so that's commitment. And I'm pretty sure her husband,
He's reaping the reward.
well,
Well,
I'm pretty sure he encouraged her because he's out there with her too.
That's what's up. Ask about her
Yeah,
trainer.
Jason's out there too. Damn
You're
right.
right. And it's so good when you have a husband, a partner, or
Who's about it with you?
who's
I'm
with
buying
that
me.
same
I'm buying me a
thing.
dog. I'm buying me a dog. I'm buying me a dog.
A whole dog.
Listen, but Natasha said the same thing, though. I think
Rufus.
earlier in the comments where she said that she had people to saying the same thing to her about you losing too much weight. It's not about that, though. It's how you feel.
It's
Like, I
not
feel
about
good.
Other people, like if you gain weight, they got a problem.
They got
you
a problem.
lose weight, you don't. Like no,
Exactly.
mind your business.
Right.
And if you snort coke in the bathroom, they think you got a problem too, right?
Right.
Well,
I mean, just mind your business.
You
Oh.
stupid.
Whatever
You
works
remember
for
that night we
you.
was out and you said something to me about that?
They were snorting cocaine.
Shut it up.
Oh.
Oh. So Marvin, I see you're back. We're giving you shouts out for being a great
So
trainer.
Marvin was the trainer?
What?
What she said.
I didn't know he was the trainer.
Tasha's
I
trainer?
was just playing.
Shut up.
You almost threw me.
Because he
'Cause
said
I'm
it.
like,
He
what?
already said
And
it
he
anyway.
said it.
Yeah. Shouts out to you, Tasha, though. That's huge.
Yes.
That's huge. And for anyone out there that's watching, you can do it too.
You can't.
You
a
can do it
22
too.
to a 7.
With
can do it.
with
Yo.
the proper diet,
Yeah.
with the proper motivation, with the proper trainer, you can do it.
You can do it. A 22
So
to a 7.
understand that there was a lot that went into that. Like I said, I don't know her, but in order to lose weight, you got to have the mindset,
Hello.
the willpower, the motivation, and you got to have the support.
But
Because-
I did give me a donut today, though.
So think about it. If-
He
so
said
let's
mindset.
so let's think about this for a second. Look at it like this. If her husband didn't support her, she probably wouldn't have lost it. No matter what Marvin could have done, her husband had to keep that mess away from her.
And I'm sure he had to adjust his lifestyle too.
Yeah.
I'm
So to
sure.
me,
He's the real MVP.
He's the real MVP.
Yes.
Jason's the real MVP. Thank you.
Hello.
We love y'all. Y'all just
I love Jason. Jason is the real. Jason is the real reason why.
I stuck with it for 6 months when I worked out with Eric Linton, but life happened and I fell off. You got to really want
Who said
it
that?
to. Tori. Yeah, I mean,
can get
Tori,
back on,
things,
sis.
life happened.
Mhm.
Life happened.
Listen,
But
I better do something.
But that's what I'm saying. Tori and I,
understand,
we're going to
Jason. I
start
know she did
walking.
that. I was just playing with you.
Even if we got to start walking early in the morning, Tori, when we drop the kids off.
Tori is not getting up.
Tori's up early.
I know she is, but she going back. She gonna take a nap.
No, Tori,
After
you
they walk,
getting up.
maybe.
Yeah, after we walk.
Tori.
Well, I
taking
need
a
to
nap.
walk with you.
Tori,
all.
bet we can walk park downtown and I text you.
Text me.
We just all over the
Creepers
place.
out there.
Oh yeah,
Man,
And
we
it might
just-
be dark now. Early on, yeah.
We just all over the place.
But
So
I
let's-
think it was a good
No,
show.
Tori, I ain't talking about 5 a.m. That is a good time, but nah.
Yeah, Tori, I like that time.
Oh, Marvin says you have to want it for yourself. Nobody can want it for you. That's exactly
That's a
right.
good
that's
thing.
1,000%.
So even
right.
though you have somebody pushing you, you still have to your mindset. You have to want it.
Yeah,
You
and
have to want to get it
giving
done.
up that food is hard.
it's giving up that alcohol is even harder.
Mm.
That's hard. Cause even hanging out with Eric and Marvin, even though you might not realize it, them two will make you not want to drink.
Really?
Because
Eric will make you not want to eat.
but see,
Period.
Eric
Grass.
But,
Yeah.
but the thing about it is Eric will make you not want to drink because I'm gonna tell you something. One day, me and Marvin was out one day and I was turned. I was like really turned. And Marvin said, bro, you know how many calories in that? And I'm like,
I'm not calorie counting.
I'm like, bro, I don't even care. And Marvin was
I'm
like,
drinking right now.
yeah, like I was getting it in. And he looked at me, was like, man, you don't even want that, bro. That's like X amount of calories, you know. And he was like, I just watched you consume enough calories for a day. And I just kind of looked at him and I was like, man, I'm going home.
What night was this? Do tell.
Man, this was like a couple months ago.
What happened?
We
It was
missed-
still cold at the time.
Oh, that was a lot of months.
This was still cold at the time.
So I want to say about Eric. He trained my son for a little bit,
Yeah.
and my son has a lot of health issues, and he was a scrawny little thing, and so he told me about some things to get him as supplements and such. And when we went back to the doctor last week, I think it was, he's built so much muscle just from what Eric has shown him
Yeah.
and the things that we added. So they know what they're talking about.
Eric's is really good. Marvin's really good. Both of them boys is really good. But Eric, to me, nothing against Marvin, but Eric is a whole lot stricter than damn Marvin. I done been in play. I've never seen Eric take a drink yet.
Oh,
I know he does, but I think he's really conscious.
I think he only
calorie
drink
counts.
tequila.
Yeah, I bought some tequila and he
Yeah.
wouldn't drink it.
Because I remember he talked about it on the show before. Where because
Yeah, the
tequila don't
agave-
have calories or
Yeah,
something.
agave is the fruit. Agave is what it is. But yeah.
Enough about them.
Well, listen, it's good to say something nice and
Let me
not
stop
clown
this
with
way.
them. I mean, they're really good at
Right.
what they do. Shouts out.
Shouts out to Marvin and Eric.
Yes.
So let's say something good about Noah.
Noah is fun. When we went to Veronica's party, Noah is a trip.
Yeah, that's my people.
Her people.
With the
Noah's
dog,
not on here tonight.
with the dog belt coming down.
Right. He is a clown.
She
for
really
sure.
is. You'll get a good laugh.
Definitely. What Tori says? Yeah, I used to cuss at Eric bad, but he said wait to see results, and he was hard on me. That's the thing. Like, well, we be wanting to see results like fast. I remember when I started back lifting weights, I'm like, I want to see my arms.
Yeah,
down.
me too. Where they at? Yeah, you need to start back.
Look, you see it. Don't play, Victor.
I
He
see,
see it. He
I
see your
it.
guns.
Pew. Stop. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm still
But
on that
anywho.
91 pound. Like, yo, that's what's up.
But the thing is, if that night, I mean, we did the first time I've ever seen her was that night on the rooftop, and then seeing her again a couple months later at the park.
Barely.
There was a big difference,
difference.
but apparently there was a bigger transformation before the time that we even went up to the rooftop that night. So, like I said, and that whole night she kept saying, you know, my brother-in-law, you know, he's a trainer. Like, I didn't know Marvin was a trainer at the time. You know what I'm saying? But he's legit, man. He's legit.
That's what's up. So it's
so
good.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
It's good to see a serious side of Marvin and Eric, because we joke a lot with them. Well, they joke a lot on here in the comments, and I don't know them personally, so it's good to see a serious side of them.
What you
Yeah.
mean? They don't have a comedy special? That mean they ain't no Comedy Central. or
No,
no
she
shit
just
like-
saying how they get on here and cut up,
And we
but
have
then
fun.
knowing that they have
Just
this
playing.
serious side of.
Just playing.
You've been shooting me all night. Hands up, don't shoot.
Don't worry, Tori. It's okay. We all fall short
Listen,
and go back to
all.
our habits, our bad habits. But
And I got a bag of cookies in the refrigerator that I'm thinking about right now. I'm really am.
Yeah. Sodas was my weak point, but they don't even bother me anymore.
So
you know,
we
for all of you out there that's vaccinated, you could get two Krispy Kreme donuts going on until September 5th.
Yeah,
So
I'm
just show them your card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll-
vaccinate.
yeah,
Card.
I'll never have a donut.
2 free donuts.
Never. But never. So
I was like, you don't eat donuts, but I get it.
yeah, I'll never be vaccinated. So we went from old girl being bisexual, co-signing for a car, to extreme credit renewal,
Right.
to Marvin and Eric, the extreme trainers, to being vaccinated. And getting, I'm done with both of you.
See, that's
All
what
over
we
the
do on the
place.
tea.
That's what we do. And people love it.
We just sip.
See?
They
They love it.
We just
we
all over the
appreciate y'all.
place tonight.
So what's this what's the final thoughts on this letter?
Sis, just heal. Just take some time away from everybody, all the madness, because what you've been experiencing has you thinking to the left. Like, you shouldn't even look at cuz his husband like no,
Right.
you shouldn't.
Right.
Just
Right.
I don't even remember what the letter about.
you just
I-
ran it down.
Well, I just read what I wrote, but I really don't remember.
Oh, you turned.
I am really turned. I said she's always nice. She never cheated. I can't even read what that is. She bisexual. She thinks she's too nice, and she co-signed for a car.
Enough said.
That's all I wrote down. So it's what it is.
Why sis smiling?
This was me at one point. See, I thought I was big. Like,
Man, you little butterball, fat face. You look like
You don't
you
look like the same person.
Let me see that picture again. You like a whole pumpkin.
If you wouldn't have told me
all
that,
I want to do is pinch your cheeks. Let me pinch your little fat cheeks.
I can't stand you. Can
How old was you then?
I was young. I mean, I
got one of
I
those.
probably was like 28.
I got one of those that remind me never to get that way again. Woo, child.
You know
I
what?
mean, I was never a big girl, but it's just I felt like I was.
Next time you show that picture, I want you to show it in November. The
Shut up!
last Thursday in November.
I can't stand you.
Well, that's Thanksgiving.
I got a little pumpkin face. I can't stand you.
Okay,
Shut up.
turkey. You show that picture.
I meant to put it up for Throwback Thursday.
No, don't put that picture up for Throwback Thursday. You put it up. You put it up for Thanksgiving Thursday.
Well, a lot of people ask me, "You going to go on a diet?" No, I'm not. Because
You look good,
But for the
though.
holidays, I'm going to eat on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New
Yeah.
Year's. I just am because my mom is going to cook, and I'm going to eat.
Thank you, Mr. Sammy.
What did he say?
Great show. Lots of topics. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Sammy.
you.
You're so kind.
Mr. Salmon, they ain't doing
But-
nothing but eating this weekend.
Well, that could be true. I deserve it. I'm telling you.
I don't know what I'm doing this week.
But
You enjoying your engagement. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, that's life.
turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Live life to the fullest, child. We only get one. Hello.
You're right. We only get one.
And to this girl in this letter,
She bisexual.
Don't do it.
I need for her to prove it. Tell her to send some pictures.
No, we don't want to see that.
No, y'all don't want to
Oh,
see
that's
that.
a fact. Thank you.
I don't believe her. I don't think she bisexual.
Well, she said
I
the
don't think
men,
she is. I think she just was trying something because she was tired of how the men was treating her.
and I could be wrong, but I feel like when you open those doors, a part of you are always going to kind of,
Want that?
in my opinion, I don't know, but I
I don't
assume.
know. But I just don't want her to do anything crazy that she's going to regret.
Yes.
That's why I say step back, take a moment.
Woosah.
Yes, get to know yourself and don't go out there. Like I said, don't change your character for no one. If these people, and if you're a good person, like you say, that's their loss. They're missing out on a great person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So don't let them change your character, sis.
Don't.
You be that special person, that nice person that you are used to. All right. And that special someone, that one for you will come to in your life. Just be
Right.
patient.
Be patient.
Just be patient. Don't do anything crazy. All right. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Well, I gotta sing with everything. Shout out to Victor. I want her to prove it too.
We want to see if she bisexual.
Really, Stevenson?
What's wrong with that? Y'all women love.
Y'all can't take her word?
No, because y'all women love talking stuff and don't put actions behind it. That's just the whole thing.
Well,
about it.
I'm not telling anybody I'm bisexual. That's just not.
Well, I mean, if you're not bisexual, there's no point in you telling somebody you are.
I'm just not.
But you know what I'm saying? It's
No.
okay.
Why you need to see it?
Why?
Like,
Yeah. Why you?
It's not me that needs to see it, but if she writes a letter, then she needs to have proof on what she's saying.
that she was with another female.
Yeah.
so everybody's letter we take at face value. Why do we need proof of hers?
So we already know most women cheat. We know that because that's just y'all character.
Both
And-
ways. Go ahead.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay.
They cheat the man.
They do? Yeah, don't speak on that. So what I'm saying is we don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when it comes down to y'all, we already know how y'all is because y'all be writing these letters. Yeah, you know,
You
like,
assume they're black. You're making that assumption.
don't hit the button. You know what?
You have no proof.
Exactly.
You didn't see a picture.
You're right.
Right.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrong, but you're right.
Okay.
That's the
I'll take
truth.
it.
Anything else?
Nope.
You want to get shut down for?
I don't. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Cause y'all cheat. Y'all cheat. We don't. Like what?
I just think our demographics, but you're right. It could be anybody.
Right.
So I don't want to shun nobody out. So you're right. You're right. It could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
So, but for the most part, women cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Natasha. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for watching Tangy Tea of Life. We appreciate each and every one of you. Each and every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. We was lucky enough. Shout out 119. We was lucky enough to come back to the building tonight.
Yes, 119.
Our boy Fatine, all the way from New York, wasn't able to join us tonight, so we jumped back in the studio. Shout out to our girl Sharon. We miss you, sis.
Miss you.
Can't wait till you be able to come back to the show as
Right.
well. Guys, if y'all would like to be a guest, let us know. Hit us up, tangytealife@gmail.com, or you got our personal emails. You can send it right there in our inbox, or you can go right there to Tangy Tea of Life Facebook inbox as well. We would love for you to come and sit right here beside me,
Yes.
right here, and let's chat it up. That was a little too much, right?
No, you do.
Well, they just have to be ready for anything. Anything goes.
Well, normally, if we have a guest, my brother comes sit over here by me,
Yeah.
and the guest will sit over there.
Sit over there.
But either way,
So what's that
We
about?
will-
No, I'm
we
just
will,
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
we would love for you to come and hang out with us. Yeah, guys, have a great Labor Day weekend. You guys
Yes.
be safe out there. There's a lot going on this Labor Day. There's a show at the beach, a big gospel concert
I
going
saw that
down.
lineup. That's dope.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yes.
That's the thing. It's free.
Can you say gospel and dope in the same
Yes,
sentence?
you can.
Yes. Dope
Okay.
punch. So stupid.
And
But there's a lot going on.
It's the one
Labor Day
gospel
weekend.
song that I love. Well, two, but one that holds dear to my two songs that hold dear to my heart.
Take Me to the King.
no. He likes some old quartet
Take
stuff, I
me
bet.
to the King. Who? I meant what?
You got to send up your timber.
I knew. Ooh.
You got to.
I knew.
If you ain't sending up your timber, I don't know what you doing.
Sing a little bit.
No. And the other one, I don't know who initiated the song, but it was by the Mississippi.
Thank
Mass.
you, Jonathan.
No, excuse me, the Georgia Mass
Thank you.
Choir. When they was talking about Jesus is my prescription. Jesus writes.
Is my script. He
Oh,
writes
yes,
all of my
what is it?
script.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on
I
in
love that
the room.
song.
Come on in the room.
Come on in the room.
That one, yes.
Yeah, come on, sing it. Come on in the room.
Oh, hi.
Jesus is my doctor, and he writes all of my prescriptions.
No
scriptures. Yes.
He gives me all of my medicine.
Medicine in the room.
That's my song.
So yeah, also
I
it's
love
Mayo
that.
High
Tell
School
my
alumni.
deacon I say, come
All
on.
right, in the room.
Tell my deacon,
Hey, come on in the room.
oh, hi.
Jesus is my doctor.
What does he do?
And he writes out
My
scripture.
Oh, how he gives me
me
all of my medicine
Where at?
in my room. When I had the coronavirus, I played that motherfucker about 20 times.
So how you go from Jesus coming in the room to the MF?
What?
You didn't catch what you said.
But the thing about it is, in order for me to get my children, I had to be a motherfucker. So anyway,
you know,
I'm just saying.
you're right. I can't even argue
You
that.
just killed it. You killed it.
Well,
We
had to
just
go-
had a hallelujah hour,
Okay.
praise hour, and,
Yeah.
See, we sinners praise the Lord too.
and he wrote those scriptures and brought you through COVID.
What that was on The Color Purple. Remember she said
Sinners
something.
have souls, too.
Sinners have souls too.
Yeah, when she went into church. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Y'all doing the most.
Jesus, my dog. Yes, Mayo High School alumni is this weekend as well. So it's gonna be a big
Yes.
weekend in Darlington for
And it's
Mayo.
the race, right?
And the race is in town. That's what I'm saying.
So
a lot is
you
going
know,
on.
Darlington's Finest will be out. If you're not legal,
Yes.
don't drive, don't
Don't
drink
dri-
and
it's-
drive. It's too much.
It's zero tolerance in South Carolina.
Just stay home.
Zero tolerance.
Call Uber,
Yeah.
catch a ride, something, and don't ride dirty.
Don't ride dirty.
You can come to North Florence and get it in, just to let everybody know.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna be hitting on that until Wilson's homecoming. I'm just saying.
Well,
Wrap it up.
you don't.
I'm wrapping it up tonight because I can't believe she just said that.
I'm just saying, Florence. Wilson homecoming is coming up. It's gonna be lit.
Yes,
upset.
LaShonda, make sure you go back and watch this show. We was all over the place tonight, girl, but it was good. It was good. It was good.
Informative, definitely.
Very. All right, guys, have a great night. Like we said, have a great Labor Day weekend. Be safe out there. Practice the social distancing. Guys, just stay healthy and well out there and enjoy life.
Yes.
Enjoy life to the fullest.
You only get one.
You only get one.
So ain't no point in
people.
wrapping up nothing.
Stop worrying about what other people are doing, what
Don't
other
buy
people are
condoms.
saying, what other people are thinking about you. Live your life to the fullest. See, I'm trying to
See, we can
If you
never
gonna
be
live
sure.
life to the fullest, what are you buying condoms for? Raw dog. Right? No? You can't raw dog it? That's what I'm saying. Ain't no point in living your life to the fullest if you gonna
Can
sit
we
here,
end this? Because we were so informative and now we gotta deal with this nonsense.
make babies,
Good night, guys.
and do everything.
Have a great
You are a
weekend.
hot mess.
We love y'all for watching. Thank
Buy
you
all the Plan
so
Bs
much.
off the counter
Listen.
and sell them for double what they worth. You can't do that?
You know what?
I mean, I'm sure people do or could.
That's what I'm saying. Why in the world would I want
please, these how they say it, these comments do not reflect Tangy Tea of Life.
They do not reflect us at all.
But you know, most women stuff is tangy when you first.
No, we wouldn't know that.
Well, of course, you wouldn't. But I'm just letting y'all know, your little nasty tails is tangy before we put the Nutella on there. That's why we put the Nutella on there.
Oh, okay.
You ain't do that?
You eating butt this weekend?
Am I? Oh,
He already did. He said.
You already cleared you cleared the shelves.
And used one.
Well, I bought 2.
Oh, okay.
So when you eat and tail, you got to mentally.
We're not.
You got to mentally prepare yourself for some tail eating.
Look, I done took my headphones
Like,
off.
we went through this
I
pill
thought we
last
was done
Tuesday.
here.
We're
What is
not
going on?
dealing with this foolishness again. I will not subject myself to this again.
So if you gonna go through it, you got to tell a woman like, listen, I'm gonna need for you to not eat no corn, no squash, rutabagas. I don't need you to eat none of that. Come over here with a dry tail, and I got you all night. I got you.
A dry tail?
A dry tail, because if it wet, it's like, come on, man. You know,
The tail.
the tail wet.
But you really can't tell with the
She got to shave it though.
what you call that stuff?
Nutella.
Nutella. You really won't be able to tell if it's wet or not once you slap the Nutella on it.
Well, you can see it though.
But just mix it up.
But the thing about it is, if you looking at it and it already look like Nutella in there, then you don't need to be down there. That's what I'm just saying. Yeah.
I think any woman that know her tail is getting ready to be eaten out, she would have it clean. I would hope so.
I would hope so. So get you some baby women, get you some wet wipes,
No,
baby
you
wipes,
don't.
cotton nails, run a rag up your rump.
Sorry, John.
It's run a rag up your rump weekend.
Natasha, please don't ask. Just don't sis, don't ask, please. He did his whole spiel last week.
If you ain't running a rag up your rump by this weekend, you ain't got a real man.
So can we end? Because he is on one. I knew it was too good to be true. You were too calm the whole time.
All I'm saying, you talking about Trick Daddy. No, I ain't doing that. All I'm saying is women should keep some wet wipes in their purse because they never know a man might want to run his tongue up their butt.
So that's what real men does?
That's just what I do. I don't know about no, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think any man is going to just eat butt, sir.
You'll do what your woman won't done. If you
I don't know if I want somebody eating my butt and then turn around and kissing me with that same
that's
mouth.
your tail.
Still.
It's your tail.
I'm Just saying.
That's your tail.
I prefer kissing for 500 Alex.
I understand that, but you can get a Cottonelle White, run it up your rump for a little while, and then come out. Man, get some Nutella. He come up, he got a little something right here. And you be like, I love you, James, or whatever his name is. And
Right, Tori. They don't listen to me. See, I don't have enough clout.
Good night.
I don't have enough stock in the show.
y'all got to do that.
Good night, guys.
It's tail eating. That's what they call it Labor Day for. Putting in that work.
I'm sorry.
Sure,
Yeah.
It's over. I'm done. I don't even want to hear anything else. It's over.
So we ain't even eat no butt no more.
It's over.
Ain't
for
nobody
me.
eat no tail no more.
We're out of here.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
I'm
Have a
still-
great weekend.